Hi, all my twin flames out there. This is going to be the special reading for you. It had already been quite a while, since I had done this twin flame reading last time, but I was today guided to do it. Okay, I was not planning to do it, but it is purely based upon guidance. So maybe someone out there is meant to hear this message today. So let us see what has been going on in this twin flame connection of yours. How are the current energies? Let us see. First, I would like to tap onto your energy, my twin flames out there. So, yeah, what is the energy of my twin flame collective at the moment? Spirit guides and angels, please show us clearly what is the energy of my twin flame collective at the moment. All right, let's see your energy. I was sensing this, the Tower card. Let us see more. Six of Swords, withdrawal, Tower, the Emperor. So this has to be, your person whom you are reminiscing about. So Six of Swords talks about withdrawal. So it seems like you two, met each other and then things were going smoothly. There was realization on your part that it is a twin flame connection, but then things did not go as you had expected. That is why the Tower card is here. So let us clarify Tower card first. Why is the Tower card here for my viewers, please? Why is the Tower card here for my twin flames out there? Why is the Tower card here? Let's see. Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, and then I can see the Justice card as well. Wow. So what this is talking about is, so because the Justice card is here and Two of Swords is here, it seems like, the involvement of two people. Okay, number two is, quite significant over here for me in this card, Two of Swords, and then the Justice card. It seems like you are dealing with someone who has a karmic, and hence, this person has two, situationships to handle. All right, and also because of the Justice card over here, the karmic could be someone whom they are already married to, for some of you. For others of you, this could simply be a, love connection which they have with this karmic. But then no matter what the situation is, I can see your twin having to balance between two individuals, having to balance between two situations over here. All right. And yeah, you having to wait for these things to clear out, you having to, wait for this wish fulfillment. Definitely hope is there, hope was always there, but then the time of wait has been long enough. Okay, because number two is here for some of you. It might already have been 2 years. It's surely not months. I'm hearing years. You have waited for almost 2 years for some of you. For others of you, it is as long as 8 years. But you have been waiting for your twin. You have been waiting for that wish fulfillment, but it did not happen. And the Queen of Wands energy is talking about the magnetic, attraction that was there between you two. And yeah, it was so undeniable, and it was so well, experienced and so well lived every moment ever since you two have met, that you were pretty much sure that, that new beginning is coming, that confession of love is coming, that acceptance, you know that assurance is coming from your twin, but it never arrived ever since. you have met this person, you have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and this person has always remained busy in something, okay, busy in balancing the situation, but it is simply not happening, and hence you are going through this tower moment at the moment. This is not, and I'm hearing this is not the first tower, moment that you are going through. You have gone through many before as well, but this time around it is quite intense, and you are once again having to, um yeah, you're having to remain passive physically, you are having to remain active mentally. Definitely, you are processing things, you are bringing back all the memories that had happened between you two. It seems like for some of you, this, before this tower hit you, before this, for some time you had been able to, distract your mind for quite a while. It could have been a month or a couple of months, okay? So you had been able to control your mind, and you were feeling happy, you were feeling hopeful that, that intense feeling of separation which had ruled your mind since years, you are able to, finally overcome that. You are able to fight against that, successfully, and that was a ray of hope. Why I'm saying this is because I'm sure if you're going through this, situation, then definitely you will understand what I'm saying, all right? Because it's quite burdensome to have someone in your mind all the time, although, it doesn't seem like anything, but then, yeah, although you are not crying all the time, although you do not feel intense pain all the time, it is intense at times, but then, just having that person's thought at the back of your mind, every millisecond of your life is quite a tedious task, okay? Although it is not traumatic, you know in each and every moment, it is still, quite burdensome, okay? You want to get rid of that person's thought, your twin's thought. Although you love your twin, you wouldn't like to have your twin all the time in your mind, because you have many other things to do, and yeah, to live with somebody's thought in their absence is also a traumatic, experience. That in itself is like a tower, and but the tower card over here is talking about not, you feeling like letting go of, your person's thought in your mind. It is talking about the intense, insurgency of, emotions and passion that is going on right now within you, okay? It is talking about the upheaval of emotions that you are having to experience at the moment, and it's very much difficult. And right now you are reminiscing, you are bringing back, you are not even bringing back, everything is just coming back to your mind. You are now having to think about this person, and you are having to think about this person's karmic, probably their, spouse whom they are trying to get separated with, whom they are taking divorce with, because of the justice card over here, and you are having to think about all that magnetic, attraction that was there between you two, which you felt so intensely, the telepathic communication that was so vivid between you two, and that hope and dream of wish fulfillment, everything has come right back, and now you are like numb. You can't believe that, your success in, getting rid of all these thoughts for some time was so much short lived, and everything has come right back, and you are kind of, shocked by that. It is, yeah. And then also the Six of Swords and the Emperor. What these two cards are talking about is that, this person whom you're dealing with has to be someone quite prominent, okay? Someone in the public eye to some extent, someone who is in a leadership position, and a very prominent one, okay? Someone whom people look up to, someone who has power over people, I'm hearing, okay? So somebody who is quite influential, all right? They just say something, and people just adhere to that. People have to, because it is all based upon logic and reasoning. There cannot be any other way. And with the Six of Swords, this is talking about drifting apart of the two souls. Okay, so basically, destiny brought you together. You were like face to face, and you both could not believe, both of you could not believe each other's existence, is what I'm hearing. Okay, in a good way. You couldn't believe that someone who was so much alike with you in spirit, you know, and by your, reasoning as well. Okay, so somebody who had exactly the same kind of mind that you had, who thought exactly the way you thought, you know, was quite, it was out of the world kind of experience for you, and hence, you were able to recognize that yes, this is the twin flame thing which is happening to me right now. You were able to realize that. And ever since then, there was no turning back. You simply couldn't do that. There was a phase when you really enjoyed that intense connection, because the Queen of Wands is here. There was a phase when you two looked at each other from a distance, and yet you could feel each other's heat. That much strong was the magnetic pull between you two. There was much, much sensuality involved in this twin flame connection. Actually, it all started by, yeah, off the chart hormone is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah, it all began from there. Your eyes locked, and then you're like, it was, that meeting of the eyes I'm hearing was so intense that you had to look other way, look somewhere else instantly, because that much powerful was the, it was just a glance, but then it was so powerful that you had to look somewhere else, because your soul could not bear, bear it. I don't know how to explain it, but then definitely there has to be something about the eye contact. Every time your eyes met, you were eye to eye, some sort of, yes, something happened to both of you, and that was the thing that connected you so intensely. And on the top of that, chemistry was felt by both of you. It seems like for many of you, you have never been intimate with this person, is the sense that I'm getting for many of you. Never been intimate, but you still feel so intimate. You feel like you know each and every body part of your twin, and your twin feels like they know. They've kissed each and every body part of yours, because telepathy was that much strong. Probably for some of you, while being in your sleep, you could have felt like, somebody was touching you at your back, on your hip, your legs, especially. You felt the caress while lying in your bed. And yeah, some of you had this, you were very much surprised at those moments. You're kind of shocked that, the telepathy was so strong. And ever since then, you have started believing in telepathy, is what I'm hearing. This is an intense twin flame connection. I mean, what I mean to say is every twin flame connection is quite intense if it is a true one, but then you have had many intense experiences, is what I'm trying to say. Deep experiences, certain things which have made imprint in your mind, and certain things which you simply cannot forget, out of the world kind of experiences, something which you would have never believed in had you not been in this connection, in this twin flame connection. You have gone through that. Let us ask about this emperor. For some of you, this is your boss. But even if not, an entrepreneur, a business person, or a government official, or the owner of a company where you worked, or maybe even if you didn't work there, someone who's a boss, who's a leader, is the one. Someone who is socially prominent, someone who is rich, who has a lot of money, someone who's looking after a legacy or is building a legacy himself or herself, is the one whom you're dealing with. This person could be Aries. This person could be Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well, all the air signs, but Libra is quite prominent over here. Also Leo or Sagittarius, but the strong energies are Aries, Libra, Scorpio. Okay, let's see. That these zodiac signs could be you or your person, okay. Whew. All right, so let us ask certain things about this person, your twin, whom you're dealing with right now. The masculine energy is what I'm sensing. Okay, let us ask about the emperor. Who is this twin whom my collective are dealing with? How are they feeling right now? How is their energy in general at the moment? How is their energy at the moment? How is their energy at the moment? Please show us clearly. Okay, this is your twin's energy at the moment. Four of Pentacles. They are safeguarding something. Six of Pentacles. Judgment. Okay, they are waiting to give their attention and time and love to you when it is the correct timing. And I don't know, I'm hearing when I said correct time, I was referring to the divine timing, and when I was thinking about divine timing, I heard years. Okay, so for some of you it seems like the obstacle because of which you couldn't come into union is going to take away a few more years for this connection to happen. All right, but then I can see a ray of hope over here. For some of you, when you hear this, when you hear years, you might feel like, I can't stay for that long. In that case, I'll have to give up. Yes, there are twins who give up on the twin flame journey somewhere in the middle. And they are not fake twins, they are also the real twins. Not all the twins come into union. Sometimes they simply cannot do that, and they will have to reincarnate in the next lifetime, and they'll have to try all over again from the scratch. That's how twin flame connections are. Okay, how's this emperor exactly feeling towards my collective at the moment? How's this emperor, how are my collective's twins feeling about them currently? How are they feeling towards my twins currently? How are their feelings and emotions towards my twins currently? The exact feelings of your twin at the moment. Temperance, yeah. Divine timing, holding on, holding back, holding on as well as holding back. Okay, so they are pretty much still tethered to this connection, this spiritual tie with you, but then at the same time they are like slow and steady. They are in slow and steady kind of energy. Okay, temperance card, Sagittarius and Libra energy over here. But the chariot card is talking about they are being patient before they make that advancement towards you, before they bring this connection into fruition, before they move things forward. They are being patient, slow and steady is what I'm hearing. But that movement forward, that advancement forward, is talking about that leap of faith. Okay, look at this, look at this. Wow. So they want to take that leap of faith with you. They want to make that advancement forward towards you, but then their strategy, slow and steady. They want to believe in the divine. They have a lot of faith upon the divine. This person, your twin, hasn't, altogether forgotten about you. Not at all. Your twin, this is someone who has a lot of tolerance, who has a lot of patience. And you must applaud your twin for that. Probably because of the no communication phase that has been going on, which has caused this star moment for you. You might not be thinking, very highly of of your twin for some of you. You might be doubting as well. You might be thinking that, he or she, my twin has already forgotten me. They have moved on. I'm not even in their mind. Might be your feeling. But then what the cards are talking about is your person still thinking about you, still adhering to this spiritual connection with you. This is someone who hasn't yet let go of the hopes and aspirations and dreams. Look at this. Definitely they are snail paced right now. I agree. They are, keeping a lot of faith upon the divine. I agree. And hence they are not looking quite aggressive in their advancement towards you. But they do have that desire to, approach you, and they do have that desire to take that leap of faith with you. They want to start something new with you. They want a reconciliation with you, without any doubt. For some of you, I'm hearing, communication gap as well as physical distance. All right. Probably some of you shifted your place, you shifted your home, and you went further away from this person. Probably that was what this Six of Swords was talking about. Your withdrawal, because no matter how much you love this person, the situation was toxic for you. The love felt toxic, and hence you had to walk away. And yeah, while walking away from this person, you did not just create an emotional gap. I was talking about, some of you being able to tame your mind, being able to control your mind from thinking about your twin for at least a couple of months. Okay, so while you were making that attempt, and while you were feeling hopeful that yes, I will be able to forget, I will be able to live free, at that moment, you did everything in your might, and you did not just, for some of you, I'm hearing you have blocked your twin. Even if you have not, you try to do everything to create that, emotional distance between you two. And while trying to do that, some of you left your job if you both were working at the same place, and some of you, changed your address if you were living in neighborhood. But you definitely did something, you walked away. Is this person going to approach my twins anytime soon? Is this person going to approach my twin collective anytime soon? What is going to be their next action in the near future? Please show us clearly. What is going to be their next action in the near future? Please show us clearly. All right, let's see. Page of Swords. So I can see an advancement at a very small scale. Okay, that is how, like I said, slow and steady is something that I've already gotten about your person's, mindset, your person's strategy, whatever you call it. But yeah, Page of Swords is talking about something small, like a gestural, like it could be as small as an eye contact. It could be as small as, if you have really created that physical distance which I was talking about. Okay, if you have shifted your location, if you have left the job, then probably this person is going to create such situation whereby, they can come and, just give you a glimpse of themselves. It could be as simple, small as that. Page of Swords. Advancement, but at a very small scale. For some of you, this person might, appear in the same coffee shop where you visit every day and simply might, you know, come in front of you. Uh, Simply might make sure that you have seen them, as small as that, without even an eye contact. For some of you, this person might come and simply have that eye contact with you after a very long time, that intense one. And that is the way they would like to initiate this, advancement towards you, this communication with you. For some of them, they can write a text message. For others of you, you might receive an email, a letter, or something, okay? But, think of the different things which you can receive. Wow, I'm hearing quotes. Okay, so if you are still connected in Messenger, WhatsApp, Snapchat, whatever, okay, if you are still connected in some, social media, then this person might end up sending some, yeah, positive inspirational quote to you, which you used to do and which you haven't done since a long while. And this person might send that, and that might be, that tiny step towards reconciliation, all right. Ooh, okay, let's see. Wow, the star card, Aquarius energy over here. Cancer energy is also, yeah, very heavy. Aries, Cancer, Sagittarius, Libra, very strong. Yeah, Scorpio. Hmm. And then now Aquarius. Okay. So, yes, this is talking about the wish fulfillment, that advancement towards what? Advancement, little gesture towards what? Reconciliation, because reconciliation is your wish fulfillment at the moment and theirs as well. The magician, now that determination to manifest this union, okay, for both of you, that is going to be this person's, next action. So basically, yeah, the magician card, I'm hearing law of attraction. Probably some of your twins, they now actually want to implement, the law of attraction to manifest you into their life. I'm hearing, they have only heard about it until now, but now they are determined to make use of that, to put action into that law of attraction, to actually practice that, the law of attraction. Why? To manifest you, Gemini energy. King of Wands. I was expecting this because we already have the Queen of Wands here. So this is your person's energy is what I'm sensing, okay? But you could be a male or female, but look at this King of Wands and Queen of Wands. That attraction is still there. That is still the driving force. That is still the motivating factor. But then that is not the only thing. This connection is definitely spiritual. I talked much about sensuality and stuffs like that. But then, I didn't mean to say that, this was all started. Yeah, the spark was the chemistry between you two, but then it was well equipped by the spiritual guidance as well. Okay, so the connection was not just physical, it was spiritual, of course. But the driving force is still, sensuality is still pretty much there as the driving force. That magnetic attraction is still there. Ooh, how strong that, chemistry should have been. Just how much in excess those hormones were for both of you, that, even the telepathic connection could make you feel the caress of your person when you are lying in your bed thinking about them, trying to soothe your aching heart because of the separation. At those moments, how could it even be possible for you to feel their caress on your waist, on your hip, in your legs? How could that happen? Because of that magnetic connection between you two. Intense passion felt by both of you on both the ends. So yeah, so when we had asked about the next action, I talked about this, right? Page of Swords, some small gesture of advancement towards you. But then of course, no matter how much a small gesture they are going to give you, you are going to feel like it is like a wish fulfillment for you already. You will be able to see, that light at the end of the tunnel. You will be able to see. Your intuition is going to guide you, and it is going to give you that clarity that yes, it is that tiny step towards my wish fulfillment. And yes, this person's next action is to manifest you. Why? Because this person is realizing this fact that it is simply impossible to let go of that passionate feeling towards you, that attraction which they feel for you. It is undeniable. It is simply impossible for them to forget that you are you and nobody else is you, my twin. Nobody else can do it for me as you do. You have become my need. I cannot let go of this connection. I tried real hard. I was thinking that it is also easy to walk away, to let go. I chuckled a little bit. I'm so sorry. But I simply cannot do that. It's out of my power. Normally, generally, I'm an emperor. I'm a very powerful person, but letting go of this connection is simply not, you know, within my power. Okay. It's simply, it's not something that I can do. What is the advice for my twins who are watching this video right now? What is the advice for my twins who are watching this video right now? Six of Cups. So, this person whom you already know is your twin. Have no doubt anymore. For some of you out there, you still are thinking, oh, I'm hearing false twin. For some of you, despite being the real twins, you came across certain video in certain YouTube from certain tarot reader which talked about the false twin, or maybe not from a tarot reader, you came across this concept of false twin, and you, because of the no communication phase that has been going on, which is one of the elements of twin flame journey, you have started doubting upon your connection with this individual, and you are asking, is it even real? Are we the real twins? Or is it that is it's the fake union, fake twin flame journey that I'm nurturing? What is it? If that was your question, then here is the answer, that this connection which you are feeling with this person, this particular person who's in your mind, six of cups is talking about someone whom you already know, okay, from the past. So yeah, this individual who is in your mind, whom you have known in your past, is actually your twin. All right. Yeah, so have no more doubt. Do not, you know, allow yourselves to go through that dark night of the soul. Why? Because that love is coming along your way. You are just longing for love. I'm hearing hugs. Someone out there is desperate for hug, and it is not a physical, it is not going to be a physical experience for you. Getting that warm hug from someone is going to be so much divine. It is going to be a spiritual experience for you. It is not a physical thing for you, and you are in desperate need of it. I get you. But then that is coming. Queen of Cups. A nurturing, motherly kind of love from your twin is coming. Look at this. I will not take out any more card. Ace of Wands. New beginning will happen. But what kind of new beginning? This reconciliation is going to start with an act of intimacy between you two. You two are going to meet, and that fiery passion is going to ignite, and something which you had experienced only telepathically is going to happen physically in the 3D. That fiery, steamy, reconnection of two spiritual beings. It's, I'm hearing tears. during those moments of intimacy, I could literally see tears rolling down, somebody lying down, that intimate love happening between the twins, and then, someone crying during that moment, because, it is so much more than physical, so much more. So, yeah, your twin is coming. Have no more doubt. That is the message for you. I hope this helps. If it does, make sure that you hit that like button so that it reaches out to many other twins out there who need this message. All right. Until the time I see you again, I love you so much.